Hey guys, Devildog here from Explorminate.com, and I'm here with Galactic Inheritors, which was recently released out into the wild through early access in Steam, and it's pretty cool. I mean it's not ready, so I'm glad it's in early access. But the cool thing is that it's actually co-developed, or I think there's two developers, and one of them was a Paradox Interactive guy who worked on like Victoria and Hearts of Iron, so you know that he knows his stuff, and it's kind of apparent because the game is actually in a pretty good place, and I think it'll benefit really quite a bit from early access because the things that really need to be fleshed out are things that players getting their hands on and working with are really going to help. So let's just go ahead and play it. How about that? I've never really messed with the tutorial, so I'm going to be pretty much learning on my own, which might be disastrous, and I apologize. So let's start a new game. We'll select a race. There's only 5, and I'm not sure if they plan on adding more. I hope they are. But they're all sort of the regular tropes, I guess you could say. They do have a really cool backstory and description, which I like a lot. From what I understand, all the graphics are also going to get, and UI are going to be getting an overhaul at some point before release. Kind of looks like they're shooting for like a second half of the year release, and I think that the 5-6 months that they'll need, or they'll get, are 5 or 6 months that they'll need. So they're planning on releasing patches every 2 weeks or twice a month. So anyways, let's go back to this. Caller, Peace and Order. They think naturally in 3 dimensions. I have no idea what that means, but okay. I guess they can see things like we can. Melowar, they are holy warriors, and they look like cat people. The Ripitars look like froggies, and they're the market guys. Duty first. I don't know what that really kind of describes what they are. See, blah blah blah. Yeah, they kind of sound like they're like the economic race. Then humans, because bam, we're awesome. No, we're not. We actually have a low birth rate. That's crazy. We also look like hot chicks, and we are colony ship construction. Yeah, so we're like a manifest destiny. Like, we are just basically humans. And Xylanth are kind of like these scorpion people, which are awesome. And they are definitely like hive oriented, and they produce at, a crazy rate. They research slower. Let's do these guys. Why not? Because it would be cool to do something different. So we're going to select the Xylanth, and we're going to go with a small random map. Select map type. We're going to do donut shaped. Sure. I'm assuming there's going to be like a random map. That would be great. All these random settings. And then we'll go with easy because I suck. And I don't know what I'm doing yet. So let's go ahead and start it off. And go from there. Alright, so as you can tell, I mean, it's not like a graphical powerhouse at this point. Although I do like that you can zoom in. Much like the Paradox games. You can zoom in a lot really close up. You can zoom all the way out. And it's cool because there's different levels of like graphical fidelity as you zoom in, which is cool. So as I said, there are some things that are promising. So and you'll see as we go that there are still other things that are more promising. So we're seeing these exclamation marks, which means we need to set up our research. From what I've read, they won't be offering various research trees for each race, which I think is actually not a good idea. Because I feel like going through the same research, regardless of what it ends up being, each and every game is not fun. And this is not a very large research tree to begin with right now, so I'm hoping that is changed. So let's go, because I have no idea what I'm doing, let's go with zero gravity hydroponics. Let's actually mouse over there. This allows orbital hydroponics support industries, relies on gravity, know which, blah 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 blah. It would be cool to see exactly what that does. It's a building, I'm guessing. So it would be cool to see like the effect that building has. Alright, let's actually turn down the music. Oh, I can't. Alright, well, hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm going to talk a little louder just in case, because the music sounds pretty loud in my ears, even though I turned it down to like 20%. Alright, so we've got that research going. It says we have an exploration ship, which is a duh. How do I get out of this? There we go. Sure, I guess. Oh, I just selected the ship. I guess I probably could have hit escape, but there wasn't any window close icons, which sucks. Then we have fleets, which I'm sure. Oh, that's we just looked at. Duh. We have solar systems. I guess that's going to show me my capital world, my home world. See my people, my economy or commerce, my production levels, my research levels. Local research, local resources are something that you have to actually um, scout out with your ships, which is pretty cool. And I guess they offer various boosts. So this one says these simple organic heteropolymers are on the face of it not that useful for industrial process, but are considered the initial source of life. They are usually artificially synthesized when used for research. A steady supply of them will allow us to skip that process. Boost research. Can I use it? So I guess like you found them, but you can't. I'm guessing they're like an active skill. I don't know. So or either they just offer a research bonus. They don't really say what they do, so that sucks. That could be changed. S'il vous plaît. Buildings in the solar system. Again, it doesn't really. Alright, so I guess there aren't any buildings. Okay, so there would have been various icons for each. Like if there was a commerce building, it would have been here and blah blah blah. So we've got a decent list here yet. We can do general solar system improvements. Oh, these are all just sort of like general infrastructure improvements. So what I'll do is I'll set up a colonist ship. And can I X out of this? Nope. And we'll go exit. We'll take this young lad here. Okay, so I can exploit research through that. Alright. So then I can use either of these, the resources that I found through this thing. Would have been cool to see that was, maybe that could be an icon in the colony overview so that you could select the exploitation through that menu, but whatever. So Thalmon planetoids, these simple organic. Okay, this is what I was looking at. So let's do that. Let's do the boost research. Are you sure you want to do that, Dave? Nice. Yes, HAL 9000. Alright, so let's take this guy and let's move him. So all I have to do is right click and he will move. And it's kind of weird because he actually like warps there, and no matter how far away they are, you warp there in one turn. So you'll see that here in a second. So I think we've pretty much done everything we can. We've chosen research. We got colonization ship going on my main planet, and let's end turn. As you see, it's one shot. So then, while I'm here, I have to go ahead and click explore, and he'll take the next turn to explore this system. And it'll tell me what's here and whatnot. I've got a message saying our unit has arrived. The caller now have a positive media influence or focus with the humans. I guess we... Oh, okay. So, this is something else that's a little strange. So, at the very beginning of the game, we know everybody. We know where they're all at. We actually know what the whole system looks like, as you can see. And I don't know if that's a game design feature or not. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. So, you know, because part of the excitement... I mean, obviously, you're going to be exploring in this game, because you're moving from system to system and you're exploring each system with your scout ships. But part of the fun is not knowing where your enemies are, or where your friends, I guess you could say. I guess you don't start off enemies, but where your opponents are. It looks like the green are right by the human. I don't know who the green are. It's not the Ribitar. It's probably the reptile people. So, yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. They'll have to convince me of the fact that the whole system needs to be shown at the same time. But it also makes sense, because if we're spacefaring people, then maybe we do have some knowledge of surrounding systems. So, alright, let's go ahead and end turn again. Starting to resolve turn 2. And then what it'll do is, okay, like I was about to say, it'll show each of the star lanes between that system that you've just now scouted out and any surrounding system. So now there's star lanes in every direction pretty much. And now I can also see what is on this particular planet. So it's a glorious day for our species. The Xylanth have reached and explored the Jealousy 86. The survey data is already being analyzed so we can find suitable places to build settlements. More disturbingly, though, we managed to find another railgun mechanism in the asteroid belt. I'm not sure why they say more disturbingly, though. It's not really proper English grammar. But anyways, and there is evidence of a major asteroid strike on one of the planets. The scientific community is arguing over the correlation between these two observations. It's still a dangerous universe, and we should be on our guard. So then it tells you that it'll have 2 commerce, 4 production, and 1 research. If I were to colonize that place. So we can also then take this guy and explore the resources here to see what is available on this planet. And this is something that I think is really cool. And if they could flesh out all this, this will be definitely really cool, because then you'll start to find like particular resources on each planet that might become very valuable. And anytime that you have something valuable, there's always conflict. So that's exciting. Let's take a look at the other things. Military industrial complex. Alright, so no idea what this is. I don't even... Nope. Alright, so I can order ships through, I guess, some sort of like privatization, private shipbuilding company. Yeah, so you can do, or it looks like I can actually order ships from the other races through their like private building companies. Let's try it. Let's order one. Royal Heavy Industry Company armed ship. Motor upgrades. Okay, so you have various upgrades that I can spend on. Well, this is cool. I don't even know what it's doing right now, but it's pretty cool. I don't have any points to spend, so I don't have anything to commit to, but we'll figure out how that goes, I guess, once I start building ships. So it's 5 turns left, and 5 turns we'll come back and see what the hell this is all about. Very cool. Like I said, I'm really excited. I'm not really excited, but I am excited about this game because I feel like with the pedigree that the developers have and with what's already here, I'm cautiously optimistic. I mean, some of these weird systems I'm not 100% on board with, but I could get used to them. It really kind of feels like a streamlined Master of Orion 1 with a little bit more, just a little bit more empire management, which I'm 100% on board with. If they can flesh out what they have here and maybe give this game a bit of a graphical overhaul, that would be fantastic. Alright, so we've now scouted out the resources here. So this one says the mark of a brown dwarf is the presence of the very rare element lithium. This is a remarkably useful element, especially for air purification technologies. So it'll boost commerce. Same with this one. This will boost research. So yeah, let's take a look to see how that all worked out over here. Be curious to know, where was it? No, I thought I found, man, seriously? Fleets, solar systems, maybe? Nope. How did I do that? I forgot how I did that. It wasn't military industrial complex. It wasn't that. It wasn't messages. Right clicking, left clicking, don't see it. Let's click on all of them again. Research, nope, that's not it. Fleets, nope. Solar systems, nope. Seriously. I don't know how I activated that resource. Oh, you know what? I think I activated it with the exploration ship. That's weird. Alright, so I guess that's probably it, actually. I wonder what 70 and 86, I guess that's just numbers for, like, their names. Let's take this person, or this scout, to Regulus. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened, is that I was able to use the resource with my exploration ship, which is strange. Weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Again, it's a little bit different. So let's explore this one and see how long it's going to take for that damn colonization ship. Next level. Oh, so these things level up too. Colonization ship in 5 turns. Can I change these around a little bit? Nope. Can't like maneuver people into production and research, so it's just basically a flat number. Help. Greater review outputs on the right side. You see values of the solar system. The most important are commerce, blah, blah, blah. The number of squares shows the maximum capacity of the solar system, while the color squares are the current produced ones. If they are colored red, then the color system or the solar system is at capacity. Blah blah blah. When all of them are red, you cannot grow anymore. I guess when each time it levels up, more of these are filled, I guess. Sure. Anyways, alright, so let's go ahead and turn. See what's all Regulus is all about. Alright, so it's connected to pretty much everything. And now we get 241. You are. Obviously, they're very much in beta. So blah 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 blah. Yeah. I guess we're finding something. We found a rich and verdant planet, possibly the best signs of life in the local sector. Oh, okay. Scoring the planet where multiple large asteroids. They destroy the punch. Blah blah blah. Okay. So let's just keep moving. Actually, let's go ahead and explore the resources, and hopefully we'll build that colonization ship and figure out between the two of them. It was 241, and I think this other one was 241 too. 241, yep. And I haven't done that one yet. I might have been better off exploring or building an exploration ship. All right, so let's find out what we got here, so we can boost commerce through ice giant mantle mining, or boost research through the helium giant. And let's send you actually this way. Oh, cool. They don't actually need the star lanes, I guess. I guess we'll find out. Let's find out. Oh, no, they do. Alright, they do need star lanes. So, even though it was a straight arrow there, which it would be cooler, obviously, to see, or much more appropriate, to see some sort of line from Regulus to Jealousy, and then Jealousy to Opiochi. Opiochi. Ophiochi. Oh, maybe that's a PH. And like an F sound. Ophiochi. Okay, so fleets. Okay, cool. So now my Royal Heavy Industry Company armed ship is here. Oh, it's pretty ugly. It's pretty damn ugly. But let's see what the military and industry. Okay, so now I've got 3 experience. I guess because I've used them. The more I use this one particular, I guess the more I can start using or start upgrading them. Alright, that's cool. It's different. Whatever. I don't really have any need for this guy. I guess he can't really... Maybe he can. Let's try. Let's see if he can explore. Will you be able to explore? Let's try. Nope. Alright, well, we'll bring him back to Alara and I guess defend. There's nothing to defend from, but we'll do it anyways. And let's try this. I like the music, it's very serene. Alright, so the solar system ledger is saying that something is complete, but it's not. Let's go back to that. What is... Oh, okay. I guess they're all gone now. Fleets, colonization ship. That's what I thought. Okay, I guess it just didn't show. Alright, so let's send him to Jealousy. Why not? And then we'll look at our... Okay, so we've explored. Let's try this. 232. So it's better at research, but less better, or less good, less great, less whatever, capable of production than the other one over here that we're about to colonize. So I'll leave it at that. Messages are, yeah, and then colonization ship, yeah, okay. So let's go here and actually change my building to, well, let's do another exploration ship. 13 turns. You're out of your mind, man. Oh, wow. So, my production dropped, didn't it? No, it was all 222, that's right. Okay. Development level 2? I don't know what's going on with all that. Maybe because I built the ship, I lost a level. Because I thought the production was higher than that. Let's take a look and see what happens when I build this exploration ship. Or even better, let's take a look and see what this does. and whether or not it helps me increase my level. Let's see what all that means, because you know what, we could actually probably look, see if there's a help. Here we go. So outputs on the right side, you see the values, resources, solar system resources are additional resources that can be exploited to increase the outputs of the solar system. They can be discovered by doing it, blah, blah. To exploit these, you use an exploration ship, which is subsequently consumed. So that didn't happen last time. On the right, our left-hand side is the building interface. Here you can select things to build. A building that has the same icon, blah, blah, blah. If you don't wish to build anything, screen is used to manage. So I don't really understand what the whole development level thing is, and it don't say. It don't say. So tell me. I'm gonna have to go look on the forums, I guess. You're gonna have to make me work, aren't you? Colonize, let's do it. And then you found out. No, you didn't. You didn't do what I thought I was gonna tell you to do, but maybe I didn't. All right. That's right. Jealousy 86 is mine. And the local resources are now the helium giant. Whoop-de-doo. Let's go up here and consume my exploration ship. Alright, so I've got 1, 1, and 1. I'm at development level 1. I'm going to build some infrastructure. And I guess I'll do the research is already tapped out, so let's go ahead and build more production infrastructure, just like we're doing with the other planet. Let's see how that works out for everything. Can we tell that they expand? Oh, we have. They have expanded. So we're not the only ones that expanded. It's very epic. Alright, I'd like to choose the exploration ship, please. Exploit research, or exploit thing. We're going to boost our commerce this time. And I guess I should leave it. Okay, so I have to wait and let it actually do it. The last time I must have canceled it before it consumed it. Alright, so. Okay. So that's what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. I've used the commerce thing, so I guess that is the way. I don't know if I can use both of them. I could probably do that. Exploit both of them eventually. I've also got this, which gives me +1 to the production, whereas the local resource gave me +2 to the commerce. So let's see. Building an exploration ship now takes 9 turns. Let's see what happens in 9 turns and whether or not that takes away from one of my production. And let's see what here we got. The Kalar have accepted zoo diplomacy from the humans. I have no idea what that means. So, okay. And there's nothing really going on here. It's a kind of a bare bones diplomacy system. No media focus needed for war. I don't even know what any of this means. Okay. So we're friendly with everybody. I guess that doesn't really, like, nothing really happens. I don't even know how to declare war. Like, it doesn't say where I can declare war. Maybe I have to actually made contact. But if that's the case, then why can't I see what they're doing? There needs to be some sort of fog of war. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's actually take a look to see what else was there. Nope, nothing. End turn. And that's what they're building. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that you can see the icon for what they're building, even though I have no idea what that. I mean, like if I were to just take a quick glance of that, I'd have no idea. I mean, I know that it's industrial stuff because I just did it, but that icon needs to be a little bit more obvious. Like if they had the industrial symbol there, that'd be cool. Okay, 15. So there's not really much to do in this game, unfortunately, right now. I think the balance is a bit off with how long it takes to build stuff, because you shouldn't have to be hitting end turn as much as I am right now. Okay, so I actually finished the technology and it didn't say anything, so that's kind of silly. I now have zero gravity hydroponics, which is, now I can tell it's a, oh, I can't click and drag, which is silly. It's underground power sources. That's construction of underground power sources, but what the hell does that do? See, that's what I need. I need to know. Give me that information, please. Alright, so basic industrial orbital construction. We'll do that so that I can start building things faster. And my fleet's doing nothing. So I don't need that indicator every day that it's not doing anything. Please. Let's see if we can actually bring him all the way up. Do I have some sort of range? I guess I need to figure out how to get there first. So let's take him to Arcab. An Acrab. Acrab. A crab. It's a crab. No, I don't get to see all that. No. I guess I have to have an exploration ship to see where the star lanes are, or they're just not any star lanes. I wouldn't know. It doesn't tell me. It just has that. Alright, so then we'll take this guy and we'll take him to Regulus and we'll go up to Cassiopeia. Eta Cassiopeia. ETA. I can't look at ETA or Ada and not think ETA. Alright, so solar systems. I've now completed another exploration ship. Wait, no, I haven't. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. So why is that now lit up? Alright, so industrial space construction. I've finished the infrastructure here. So that has now gone up. Commerce has gone up as a result as well. So let's build an exploration ship here too. Oh, there's no sound. It's like all the music is all a finite amount of music, and it's over. Alright, so let's take him up here then, like I said. Now we're just waiting for some exploration ships, please. Please. I just said that, yeah. ETA Cassiopeia. Really? You're not gonna let me know? I can't. That's kind of silly. If I need an exploration ship to see where the star lanes are, that's kind of silly. And it really hampers, especially since it takes like 15 years. And I can't rush it in any way. Alright. That's great. No information. I'm gonna stop clicking on those because the exclamation mark doesn't mean shit. There's no excitement about them. There's nothing to be excited about, exclamation mark. Get your ass back over there. Defend the Hiveland. Okay, I guess that means that I actually finished it. Yay! Yeah, totally need more than that. Research needs to be something exciting. Alright, so, I mean, there's definitely a lot of work to be done here. Like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic because of the pedigree and because what they have now is, you know, it's not horrible. It's very much reminiscent of Massive Orion 1. I just think you're going to need to do a little bit more before you push it out. So I know you have 6 months to do it. I'm hoping for some immersion here with like maybe some really cool racial screens when you interact with the other races. I'm hoping for, you know, that this military industrial complex to be fleshed out and made really cool, because that's definitely different and cool. Graphics definitely need a love. a lot of love, and just give me a compelling reason to play it, because right now it's just sort of pushing end turn. So maybe random events or minor factions or anything really that's going to break up the tedium of hitting that end turn button. So let's go ahead and take a look up here real quick with this exploration ship and see if that changes, like if I can actually see star lanes now. No? Alright, so obviously they're not connected. So I guess there's some sort of technology eventually that I can use to traverse areas that are not connected via star lanes. Sort of like endless space, where you you eventually learn how to traverse wormholes and then get around without any of that. So hopefully you get that. Offered reduced travel restrictions to the collar. I have the collar. Aren't I the collar? Why would I be doing something diplomatically without... No, the collar or the damn... That's right. Sorry. Wow, they have more ships. And they haven't said anything to us, and there's no way for me to offer anything to them. Various buttons that appear depending on the situation. Always present is the change media focus button, which allows us to set the point of view of our media towards one neighbor. Where is that? How do I change it? It doesn't say. I can't change it. Okay. Alright, well I think this is enough for me. I'll come back and revisit this when it's a bit more fleshed out and there's a bit more in the way of tutorials and information, because right now it's sort of cryptic with some of it. I don't necessarily understand why I can't see star lanes outside of Eta Cassiopeia. I'm guessing it's because there's other research that eventually, let's take a look. Maybe it's a range thing? It's probably it. Okay, so there's also interstellar cartography and other stuff. Man, this is such a small research tree. I don't mean to be pessimistic, but this needs to be like, at least 2 or 3 times the size it is right now. Because right now I'm just seeing a bunch of nothing. Alright guys, I have faith. Like I said, if you guys are watching, if the developers are watching, I have faith that you can do this. You have a very solid foundation, but you need to... you should join the Explorminate forum. Explorminate, www.explorminate.com. And you can find our Steam group. We have 700 people and growing. And there's a bunch of 4X lovers there that are more than happy to talk to you and discuss with you Galactic Inheritors. And we'd love to have that discussion, because I feel like there is some potential here. So please come on by if you guys are watching this. If not, whoever's involved in this and watching this, and if they know any of the developers, tell them to come on by the website and come to our Steam group and talk about this game. Because it could be something. It could be really something pretty cool, because there's a lot of good, solid foundations here that you could launch from and really make this game fleshed out and better. So, hoping to see that. Up until then, I'm probably going to give it a rest for at least a couple months until we come back and revisit it, and I'd be more than happy to show you guys how it's progressing in the meantime. So, this was Devildog FF from Explorminate.com. If you guys have any questions about this game or any other game in particular, please let me know in either the comments or on the site or in the Steam group, and I will be sure to address them. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.